Okay, as we enter a whole new day in trade, let's take a look at the global cues from last night. The winning streak in the US finally fell off a cliff yesterday. The Dow fell more than 167 points. The Dow was dragged down by Walgreens, Home Depot and Walmart. The S&P also lost around 0.5%. Tuesday's fall has spoiled a 3-day winning streak for the Dow and S&P. Relatively, the Nasdaq was the outperformer, dipping just 0.2%. So in essence, it fell the least. Tesla shares popped more than 8% in anticipation of joining the S&P 500. Small caps also continued to outperform, so the Russell 2000 gained 0.4% to close at yet another record high. So broader markets, small caps, tech stocks still performing, Dow and S&P under some pressure in the US. Asia this morning is also a bit mixed because you have Japan that's losing nearly a whole percent, the Nikkei. The Topix is down over 1%. Japanese exports in October were slightly better than expected, falling 0.2%. Automakers, however, having a tough day in Japan right now. Mitsubishi Motor, Honda and Subaru have all dropped. Mitsubishi 5%, Subaru 3%, and Honda 3.31%. SoftBank shares are also losing this morning, down 0.55%. The only two areas where there are possible green shoots with the Asian markets are the Kospi, which is currently up around 0.15%, and then you have Australia's S&P ASX 200 index, which is up 0.5%. Europe yesterday closed down slightly by around 0.2%. That's the Pan-European Stock 600 I'm referring to. Travel and leisure stocks shed 1.1% to lead the losses. You also had all major sectors and all your major bosses yesterday actually sliding into negative territory. Coming to two commodities we always do a check on, oil and gold. Oil prices were pretty much static. If you want to look at them yesterday, they exhibited a slight gain, around 8 cents for Brent and around, I think, 9 cents for WTI. So Brent pretty much finished the day at 43.9, so just under $44 per barrel. US WTI was 41.43, so just under $41.5 per barrel. Gold also slid yesterday. Spot gold was down 0.2% to $1,884 per ounce, and then US gold futures settled 0.1% lower at $1,885 per ounce. So equities finally taking a bit of a breather from this tremendous rally we've seen. Oil prices pretty much steady to improving from what we saw in the recent weeks. Gold prices pretty much static as well. No real change seen. If volatility picks up, we might see gold, also show an uptick. Based on all this movement, the SGX Nifty is actually showing a mild decline at open today of around 38 points or 0.30%. That's very different because every other day over the last week, we've been seeing a good upward movement on the SGX Nifty, always giving us a positive green open. Today, that's clearly reversed. So it might just be slightly muted day in trade, but given the rally we've just experienced, I'd say it's, profit booking, nothing more.